to Spiritual Destiny, a channel dedicated to expanding your consciousness. Today and for the next few weeks, I'm doing a giveaway on this channel. All you need to do to be in the giveaway is be subscribed to the channel, subscribe to my TikTok as well as my Instagram, leave a comment below and a way for me to find you. It's an international giveaway, so wherever you are, you're welcome to be in the running. So this is a beautiful oracle deck by Alana Fairchild, White Light Oracle, and it's quite large, published by Blue Angel, which is an Australian publishing company. So, if you're somewhere else, not in Australia, you might not even be able to find this deck. Yeah, as I said, it's quite large. Next to my head. It's almost as big as my head. And also, I'm giving away a pendulum / necklace or a chain, which is in aquamarine stone. And that's the giveaway. So please make sure to be in the running. Beautiful. Now, I just want to explain to you, in case you don't know how a pendulum works. And now this is a sealed pendulum, which is coming to you, the winner. The giveaway is going to be for several weeks. So everyone's got a chance to be in the running and a winner will be picked at random. This is my pendulum. So the way a pendulum works, it does a yes or a no. First, we need to stop it from moving. It gives you yes or no answers. So the best way is to hold on to your elbow, make sure that the pendulum slows down and ask it, which way is yes? As you can see, yes, well, actually, I'm looking at the screen, so yes is this way, and which way is no? And it's going the other way. So no is to my right and yes is to my left. And you can ask the pendulum any question you want, or you can wear it as a necklace. So you can ask things like, for example, I don't know, am I going to see my partner tonight? And the pendulum is going to give you a yes or a no. Will I see my partner tonight? No. You know why? Because I don't have one. So, am I having a boy or a girl? Now, first, that's the wrong way to ask. Am I having, if you're pregnant, for example, or your friend is having a baby, is the baby going to be a boy? No. I'm not pregnant, but you get the idea. Is the baby going to be a girl? Questions like that. Am I going to get the job that I've applied for? Simple, to the point questions. The more to the point you are, the more the pendulum is going to respond to you. So thank you very much. Now let's get on with the video. Ways to love yourself and to embrace your uniqueness. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Please don't forget to enter the giveaway. It's an international giveaway. Make sure to be subscribed to the channel as well as my Instagram and my TikTok. Leave a comment in the comment section and a way for me to find you. A winner will be picked at random. If you like cruelty-free makeup, tips and tricks, as well as storytelling, please subscribe to my other channel called Miriam Rose. How do you love yourself? To love yourself is to experience freedom. Freedom from doubt, self-hate, and oppression created by you. To love yourself is to no longer hold yourself back from what you deserve. To love yourself is to grow and enjoy your life. Self-love is a necessity if you want to live a truly happy life. Self-love is a choice, a commitment to yourself that you are going to love yourself despite all the social and biological obstacles in your path. It's not found in a place, person, or item. Can you love someone if you don't love yourself? We hear this a lot, that you can't love someone if you don't love yourself. But that isn't as true as you may believe it to be. You can love someone even if you don't love yourself. To say otherwise would be untrue. You can experience and express love even if you do not love yourself. What you cannot do is expect the person to fill the void in your life that isn't filled with your love for yourself. You cannot find that love in anyone or anything. Self-love is chosen, practiced, and fought. It isn't always easy, but you can never find it in the arms of another person. What do you need to do to love yourself? You need to choose to do it. Self-love is a choice. It isn't handed to you. It is not found in someone else or an object. You achieve self-love by deciding that you want it. After a lifetime of hating yourself for not being enough, you have to choose to let go of this toxic mindset. Choose to say no to all the internal self-loathing and choose to tell yourself the truth that you are not perfect and that is simply okay. To start this, give yourself permission to love yourself and to embrace your uniqueness. You're worthy of being loved, even if you tell yourself you're not. Take a moment to tell yourself this and permit yourself to love yourself. This is the first step in accepting that you can love yourself and that you are choosing it. Achieve self-acceptance. You are who you are, and there is nothing wrong with that. You do not have to be something else to have worth or to be good enough. Who you are right now is good enough. It just is. People may not like you, and that is fine, because the point of self-love is that it doesn't matter what other people think of you. What only matters is what you think of yourself. That starts with accepting that you are who you are and having faith that there is nothing wrong with that. Know that self-love is an endless journey. As we go through life, we grow, change, learn, and become entirely new and different people. We are all different people from who we were 10 years ago, which means self-love isn't just learning to love yourself once. It's about falling and being in love with yourself as you change and grow. It's about falling in love with yourself over and over and over again. It's an endless cycle. You don't achieve self-love, you travel with it as you discover who you are. Let go of the idea of perfection. You're never going to be perfect. No human being will ever be. Don't let that stop you from loving yourself. It's easy to hate yourself for not being perfect or enough. But this only creates self-loathing, because instead of focusing on all that you have, you're focusing on all that you are not. Self-love blooms in a mindset of abundance, which means you have to see all that you have and feel gratitude for all of it. Self-love struggles, wilts, and dies in a mindset that is rooted in perfection. Perfection means that you're just never good enough. Identify the difference between truth and opinion. Self-love starts by changing the way you think and see yourself. This all starts with our internal narrative and the stories we tell ourselves. For example, our stories would be, I can't do this because I'm too something like clumsy, foolish, weak. These stories come in many forms, such as I cannot have this in my life because I'm not good enough, this is not meant for me. If I was like this, I could get what I want. I am, insert negative adjective. Taking a good hard look at your internal rhetoric can be revealing as to why you have struggled to love yourself. When you're down on yourself, it's because at some point in time, someone or something made you feel not good enough. It could have been a comment from a family member, a judgmental article in a newspaper, or a random video you simply watched at some point. It made you question your worth, and you took this knowledge and used it to hate yourself. What I want you to realize is that most of these thoughts aren't facts. They're only our opinions of ourselves, but we treat these opinions as facts, as irrefutable facts. When we tell ourselves we can't do this or we can't do that, we won't be able to. It is a self-fulfillment prophecy that confirms in our brains that our opinions are facts. When you say I cannot or I can't or this isn't meant for me, you kill two things. Hope, you decided you cannot, so there is no reason to try, and growth. You cut off the opportunity to try, fail and grow. You become stuck in a fixed mindset with no choice but to succumb to your fate as a self-imposed loser. If you want to love yourself, this needs to stop because these aren't facts. Fact versus opinion. Let's break this down to the basics. A fact is a thing that is known or proven to be true. An opinion is a view or judgment formed about something which is not necessarily based on fact or knowledge. As an example, it is a fact that an orange has a peel. It is an opinion that an orange is round and therefore unattractive. It is a fact that you have fat on your body. It is an opinion that having fat makes you an unworthy person. Another example could be, I cannot apply for this new job because I'm not qualified. Let's deconstruct. There is one fact in this sentence, and that is, I'm not qualified. This is just a fact. You're not qualified for a position, you have then placed an opinion upon it. I cannot apply, I'm not good equals I'm not good enough. Your worth isn't dependent on your qualifications. Factually, you can apply for this position even if you're not qualified. We give power to facts, and we can decide if it's positive or negative, self-destructive or empowering. It is time to let go of these opinions and change them. Instead of I cannot apply for this job, I'm not qualified, make it I cannot apply for this job, although I'm not qualified for it, I can always try. I will always learn something, and that is always fun. Learn that failure is your friend. When we fail, we use that as an excuse to hate ourselves for not being good enough. But you have it all wrong. Failure is growth. Instead of focusing on how you aren't good enough, focus on what you've learned. How did you grow? How can you apply this knowledge in the future? The faster you fail, the faster you grow. Don't let failure be the reason you hate yourself. Choose to love it and laugh at yourself when you fail. Laugh, get back up. Think about how you can grow from this experience and move forward fast. You're going to fail a lot in your life. It is simply the way life is structured, so you might as well have it on your side, and when you do, it will grow and foster self-love. Learn how to not take things personally. The thing about life is that it isn't all about you. The universe does not revolve around us. We are bombarded with negativity, and most of the time we find ways to be offended as well, even if it is unconsciously. This is biologically at work. It's biology. But now it's time to let go of this defense mechanism, to stop taking things very personally. Know that the comments that hurt you aren't about you at all. If you see it from the other person's perspective, 50% of the time, it isn't even about you. It can be redirected aggression, or maybe you just happen to be the one in that situation. It may be about you, and you need to show yourself some empathy. Be vulnerable and kind to yourself and talk in a non-judgmental way to the person who offended you. By now taking things personally, you stop torturing yourself and therefore you love yourself more. By not taking things personally, you stop torturing yourself and therefore you love yourself more. Not everyone means to hurt you, and not every negative thing is about you. The world is bigger than just you. If you want to learn how to love yourself, the most important thing you have to do is commit to learning all about it. Like life, you will grow and change by consciously learning new ways to love yourself and express who you really are. And that way, you will always be happy. Thank you very much for watching. Till next time, bye for now.